6'7", number 77, Luka.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of and these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got Collins. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Middleton. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover with the fadeaway. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Zubac.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Poole kicks to Thompson. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith finds Doncic. Middleton on the wing. And here's Smith. Now Zubac. Doncic feeling it out. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thompson passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Smith outside. Back to Doncic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Murray. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Poole kicks to Murray. Pass to Collins. Right wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Here's Murray, following the score by Miami. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Zubac. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now Murray, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Collins, a screen on White. And here's Poole for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jordan Poole.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now here is Smith coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Here's Wembanyama, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Right the pass to Zubac. Doncic against Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
All free throws good from Doncic. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, here's Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 9.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Doncic outside and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And there it is for him.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses it.
Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Free throw good, Murray. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Poole against White. Poole on the wing. 9-point game his last outing. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith the pass to Middleton. Screen by Zubac. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton finds Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Celtics, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Miami, a couple spots below.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Zubats against Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Shot by Collins, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wembanyama against Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Highsmith, defended by Jones. Pass to Jones, and stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Smith with it. Highsmith, the pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Outside, Jones. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Miami calls timeout. Give it up for your Heat baseball. Attacking back. Here's your baseball. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Heat. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Boston. Jalen Smith comes in for John Collins. The Heat trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Jones looking for an opening, fires it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Sweet little floater. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
1:21 left to play in the first. With the drive, he gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones, the pass to Highsmith. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Unloads from 13. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And that one falls for Jones. The Heat making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they pick up 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
1 second left. It doesn't go for him. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Miami, trailing by 5. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Derek Jones. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Smith. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 2. Vanderbilt misses. Celtics leading by 5. Murray surveying the D. Smith outside. Pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
And you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Doncic with the steal. Over Murray. Fast break. Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Smith outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Walker. He has yet to score. Wembanyama driving.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Walker against Jones. Screen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Wembanyama against Zubac. Wembanyama down low. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
First one falls for him.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And the Celtics also making a change. Collins checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Now here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Jones. Miami grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Doncic, and it's Miami with another.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Poole. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones with the screen on Vanderbilt. Shot Shot by Collins, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Here's White. Collins with some nice D.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Jones against White. Pass to Wembanyama. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. Nice job. It's all good. You have the camera on you.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Here's Middleton. 9-point game his last outing. Heat moving the ball around. Doncic against Murray. Shot clock at 6. High post try. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. And so Poole will bring it up for the Celtics. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
There's a toughness Poole brings to the floor. He can handle a little contact.
Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long. But look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
That's good from Poole. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones kicks to Poole. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Heat. On the wing, Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Here's Murray. Doncic with the block. To the middle. Here's Highsmith. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. 1. Hayward. Highsmith.
On the free throw, no good. Boston leading by 5. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Middleton. Doncic left side. Pass to Highsmith. Offline with his 3. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Thompson kicks to Murray. Back to Thompson. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Here's Highsmith. Back to Doncic. For the 3. Rejected by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And now a 9-point Celtic lead. Middleton outside. Back to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Both teams will make substitutions. All free throws good from Doncic.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
On the wing, Murray. 10 points for him.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Smith, count it. Smith's got his second bucket.
And his size is a big help to Smith inside, allowing him to play through the coverage.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Thompson, defended by Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Doncic with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
The Heat making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Middleton drives in. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Middleton hits them both.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Middleton against Thompson. Murray outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Middleton looking it over. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Middleton against Thompson. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray outside. Now here's Thompson. Defended by Jones. Shoots from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's 6 points from Amen Thompson.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's taken away by Smith. Outside, Jones. 1:31 left to play here in the half. Smith finds Vanderbilt. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Middleton. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 8 points.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
Zubac is checked in for Miami. Lonnie Walker comes in for Chris Middleton. Boston also with the sub. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for John Collins. .112 left now here in the second. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Walker dishes to Jones for 3. Rebound Boston.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Murray. Inside. And Walker kicks to Zubats. Down low. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Walker.
You know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we finished one half of basketball. Celtics lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out the Celtics. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know what I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the length, the toughness. But like you said, we've got to see more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Jabari Smith is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Hawks, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 6. Now here's Murray. Into the lane. Shoots over Doncic. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Murray's got 15 points.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Middleton with a screen for White. Back to Doncic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Smith, stolen by Collins. Here's Wembanyama. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They get it back.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And they double up Doncic. Middleton for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 11 points in the game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
White against Poole. White the pass to Smith. Here's Doncic. Releases from the wing and drills it. Doncic has got 25 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Doncic against Murray. Thompson surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. For Middleton. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 8 points. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Thompson? He's right around 17 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
For Boston, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes both free throws. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's White on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Here's Middleton. He's covered by Thompson. Shot from 12. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Middleton.
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Now, here's Doncic. 25 points in the game. Zubac with the screen for White. A putback. Collins grabs the miss. Boston leading by 5. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Collins. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Murray.
Well, what I like about Collins is that he doesn't play outside of himself, and that's why he shoots high percentages.
Doncic against Poole. And White kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic converts right through the defense.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Thompson passes to Jones. Here's Collins. The Celtics working the ball around now. Thompson misses. White looking around. To the middle. And stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Jones with the screen on White. Thompson passes to Jones. Having an efficient three-point attack. Very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. In fourth, the Heat.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 7. To the paint. Out to Doncic. Back to White. The 3. Vanderbilt. The second chance points on the tip in. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Wembanyama. And another miss by Boston. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson against White. Pass to Doncic. Rebound by the Celtics. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Collins against Smith. Collins kicks to Poole. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Highsmith. Here's Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Smith.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Unloads from 13. Here's Wembanyama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Doncic? 2nd in assists, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 27.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Wembanyama left side. Over Smith. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston. Doncic outside. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Poole. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Doncic. Smith sets the pick for Doncic from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now, here's Poole, guarded closer. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Doncic with the bucket.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now, here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Outside, Walker. Pass to Doncic. Heat moving the ball around. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Poole, the pass to Jones. Back to Poole. Wembanyama sets a screen for Poole. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. And it's Doncic missing. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Poole up top. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Now here's Walker. Smith with a screen on Jones. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and Jones sends it back. Bounce pass, Smith. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So it's the Celtics now. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Now that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Middleton comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a change for the Celtics. Murray's checked in. Now here's Jones. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Middleton. A special move before the shot. Middleton's got 15.
And I like how Middleton seemed unbothered by the shot contest there. What an effort.
Here's Murray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Middleton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
And that one falls for Middleton. Zubac is checked in for Miami. And the Celtics also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Middleton hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The deep 3 from Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the... Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Murray. John Collins is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Amen Thompson.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Smith outside. Valanciunas against Zubac. Middleton outside. Zubac with the screen for Middleton. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Murray outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson inside the line. Miami grabs the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Middleton outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Screen by Zubac. To the inside. Over Valanciunas. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Collins, a screen on Jones. Murray kicks to Collins. Back to Murray. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jones. Poole's checked in for the Celtics. So it's the Celtics now. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Outside, White. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Murray, no good. Doncic against Murray. Pass to Smith. Back to Doncic. Smith sets the pick for Doncic to tie it up. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. And Thompson kicks to Collins. And here is Poole. Driving in. Shoots over Doncic. And a great move by Poole. Poole's got 4 this quarter.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Pass to Zubac. Middleton for 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Smith checked in for Valanciunas. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Poole fires away from outside. Can't connect from long distance.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Poole will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Murray the pass to Poole. Smith with a screen on White. Poole against White. Clock at 4. Murray way outside. Boston again missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a 6th sense of when someone's open.
Smith on the wing. Doncic outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Middleton. Over Thompson. Rebound, Boston. Here's Poole. Murray outside. They get it again. Now, here's Poole. Now Murray. Defended by Middleton. Murray, good. Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Celtics with the lead. Now Murray. Pass to Poole. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, that's a high IQ play by Poole. Able to work it inside and get to the line.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Smith. Pass to Middleton. Zubac's a screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton, the pass to Zubac. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Poole. It's stolen by White. Here's Doncic. He drains the quick shot. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Doncic against Murray. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Poole against White. Zubac with the screen for White. And the dunk by Zubac. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing.
And Poole gets it to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's Zubac. Good work defensively by Smith.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Thompson passes to Collins. Smith with a screen on Middleton. Baseline jumper. Murray, no good. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith kicks to Middleton. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Rebound, Boston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Smith outside. White bounce pass. Middleton finds Smith. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Murray, good.
Yeah, just 2 of 8 here in the fourth quarter from the field, just struggling with the game in the balance.
Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
The Celtics call time. Boston making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Celtics leading by 4. Murray outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
No good on that one. Collins checked in for the Celtics. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 5. Doncic against Wembanyama. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you can see one of Collins' best attributes is his ability to finish through contact.
And here is Doncic. Taking it in. Basket good. Doncic has got 40 points.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
White against Poole. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's Boston converting.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Doncic against Murray. A shot by Middleton, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Middleton's got 30.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it. Loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right the pass to Doncic. For 3, Middleton. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Wembanyama. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Doncic, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for Boston. 1 down. 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton outside. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Heat. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Taking a foul. Shooting for Boston. Jordan Poole. 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Doncic outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they